What's up, y'all, man? This is your boy, Yah's Chosen One. Shalom, peace be with you, you know what I'm saying? Um, right now, we're in the book of Jasher. We're in chapter 25. The last video I did was Genesis chapter 25. It was the origins of white people. I don't know, just respond to it, but, just the description that the Bible gave, why I gave a description of how this child looked, because coming out of the womb, everybody else looked the same. He was going to be a shade of brown. He was going to be something like a shade of brown. This child came out hairy like a red garment. It was red. The blood showed through. Everything looked red, man. So, like I said, look up Benjamin and Angela Ahigboro. They're an African couple in I guess they're in Nigeria. I don't know, but they bore a white baby. So it's very possible, man. It's also been some other families that bore a white son, two separate babies, and it's not albinoism. Actually, in some of those cases, the child is just Caucasoid, and the other one is is Hebrew, is black. Anyway, man, we're gonna continue to in Jasher chapter 25. And it was that time that Abraham took a wife in his old age, and her name was Keturah, from the land of Canaan. So, this is a choice, Remember, Sarah had died, thanks to Satan. And now he has found a Canaanite wife, and her name is Keturah. Read that in Genesis 25, verse 1. And she bare to him Zimran, Jokshan, Medan, Midian, Ishbak, and Shuach, being 6 sons. And the children of Zimran were Abihin, Molech, and Narim. And the sons of Jokshan were Sheba and Dedan. And the sons of Medan were Amida, Joab, Gochi, Elisha, and Notak. And the sons of Midian were Ephah, Epher, Shanach, Abidah, and Eldah. And the sons of Ishbak were Machiro, Beoda, and Tater. And the sons of Shuach were Bildad, Mamdad, Munan, and Meban. All these are the families of the children of Keturah, the Canaanitish woman who bare unto Abraham the Hebrew. And notice that they made sure that they put that she was a Canaanitish woman and that Abraham was a Hebrew. And Abraham sent all these away, and he gave them gifts, and they went away from his son Isaac to dwell wherever they should find a place. And we read that in Genesis hold on. Chapter 6, Genesis 25, verse 6. Yeah, that's Genesis 25, verse 6. All right. And all these went to the mountain at the east, so they went eastward. So, they're in Canaan, and now they're going eastward. Wherever they went eastward. And they built themselves 6 cities in which they dwelt unto this day. But the children of Sheba and Dedan, children of Jokshan, with their children, did not dwell with their brethren in their cities, and they journeyed and encamped in the countries and wilderness unto this day. And the children of Midian, son of Abraham, went to the east of the land of Cush, and they found a large valley in the eastern country, and they remained there and built a city, and they dwelt therein. That is the land of Midian unto this day. And Midian dwelt in the city which he built, he and his 5 sons, all belonging to him. And these are the names of the son of Midian according to their names in their cities: Ephah, Ephar, Canach, Abidah, and Eldah. And the sons of Ephah were Methach, Meshar, Abi, Sunua, and the sons of Ephah were Ephron, Zur, Alium, Aliron, and Medin, and the sons of Chanach were Ruel, Rekim, Azi, Elishab, and Alad. And the sons of Abida were Chur, Melu, Kirui, Moki, and the sons of Eldad were Micah and Reba, and Malchiah and Gabal. These are the names of the Midianites according to their families, and afterwards the families of Midian spread throughout the land of Midian. And these are the generations of Ishmael, the son of Abraham, whom Hagar, Sarah's handmaid, bare unto Abraham. And Ishmael took a wife from the land of Egypt, and her name was Reba, the same as Meribah. And Reba bare unto Ishmael Nebaioth, Kedar, Adbil, Mibsam, and their sister Bozmath. And Ishmael cast away his wife Reba, and she went from him and returned to Egypt to the house of her father, and she dwelt there, for she had been very bad in the sight of Ishmael and in the sight of his father. And Ishmael afterward took a wife from the land of Canaan, her name was Malkuth, and she bare unto him Nishma, Duma, Massa, Shaddad, Tema, Yetur, Naphish, and Ketma. These are the sons of Ishmael, and these are their names, being 12 princes, according to their nations, and their families of Ishmael afterwards spread forth. And Ishmael took his children and all the property that he had gained, together with the souls of his household, and all belonging to him, and they went to dwell where they should find a place. Ishmael is the father of the Arab people. And they went and dwelt near the wilderness of Paran, and their dwelling was from Havilah unto Shur, that is before Egypt, as thou comest toward Assyria. I see y'all still dwelling there today. When you go east, that's what you're going to find. You're going to find a whole bunch of Ishmaelites. That's what you're going to find over there. And Ishmael and his sons dwelt in the land, and they had children born to them, and they were fruitful and increased abundantly. And these are the names of the sons of Nebaioth, the firstborn of Ishmael, Mind, Sind, Maon, and the sons of Kedar were Alion, Kazim, Shamad, and Eli. That's Genesis 25, verse 13. All right. And the sons of Adbeel were Kamad and Jabin, and the sons of Mibsam were Obadiah, Ebedmelech, and Yush. These are the families of the children of Reba, the wife of Ishmael. And the sons of Mishma, the son of Ishmael, were Shammua, Zechariah, and Obed. And the sons of Duma were Kezed, Eli, Magmad, and Ahmed. And the sons of Massa were Melin, Mula, and Ebedadon. And their sons of Shaddad were Azur, Menzar, and Ebedmelech. And the sons of Tema were Seir, Shaddan, and Yakal. And the sons of Yetar were Merith, Yaish, Elio, Pakoth. And the sons of Naphish were Ebed Tamid, Abiyasoph, and Mir. And the sons of Kedma were Kalib, Takti, and Omir. These were the children of Malkuth, the wife of Ishmael, according to their families. So that's Genesis 25:13 through Genesis 25:18. And Rebekah, the daughter of Bethuel, the wife of Abraham's son Isaac, was barren in those days. She had no offspring, and Isaac dwelt with his father in the land of Canaan. And Yah was with Isaac. And Arphaxad, the son of Shem, the son of Noah, died in those days in the 48th year of the life of Isaac. And all the days that Arphaxad lived were 438 years, and he died. This dude lived for 438 years. All right, Genesis chapter 26. And Genesis chapter 26 should take us through with a parallel with Genesis chapter 25, okay? All right, so pay attention. Actually, man, it goes on in chapter 27, so this is going to be a pretty long video. So just stay with me, okay? All right, Genesis chapter 26. Jasher chapter 26. And in the 59th year of the life of Isaac, the son of Abraham, Rebekah, his wife, was still barren in those days. And Rebekah said unto Isaac, Truly I have heard, my lord, that thy mother Sarah was barren in her days until my lord Abraham, thy father, prayed for her, and she conceived by him. All right, so you know, she's having the same problems that Sarah was having, okay? So anytime Yah has a plan with you, sometimes, man, I guess that could be a really good thing, and sometimes, you know, fleshly, it can be like, oh my goodness. You know, you're thinking like it's going to take an eternity, but, you know, when Most High wanted it to happen, it'll happen. Now, therefore, stand up, pray thou also unto the Almighty, and he will hear thy prayer and remember us through his mercies. So, Rebekah was like, man, get up and pray, man. The Most High will hear your prayer. Get up. And Isaac answered his wife Rebekah, saying, Abraham has already prayed for me to the Almighty to multiply his seed. Now, therefore, this barrenness must proceed to us from thee. So, you know, he's like, Abraham already done prayed for us, man. You know, you meant to be barren, you meant to be barren. And Rebekah said to him, But arise now, thou also, and pray. She's like, nah, man, you get up and pray too, that Yah may hear thy prayer and grant me children. And Isaac hearkened to the words of his wife. Genesis 25, verse 21. And Isaac and his wife rose up and went to the land of Moriah to pray there and to seek Yah. And when they had reached that place, Isaac stood up and he prayed to Yah on account of his wife, because she was barren. They went all the way to Moriah, this land Moriah, and they went and prayed. They went and prayed to the to the Most High. And Isaac said, O Yah, the Almighty of heaven and earth, whose goodness and mercies fill the earth, thou who didst take my father from his father's house and from his birthplace, and didst bring him unto this land, and didst say unto him, To thy seed will I give the land. And thou didst promise him, and didst declare unto him, I will multiply thy seed as the stars of the heaven, and as the sand of the sea. Now may thy words be verified, which thou didst speak unto my father. For thou art Yah, our power. Our eyes are toward thee to give us seed of men, as thou didst promise us. For thou art Yah, our Father, and our eyes are directed toward thee only. We only praise you. We know what everybody else is praising, all these weird gods and stuff, but we praise you, Yah. You are our peculiar people. We're going to praise you. And Yah heard the prayer of Isaac, the son of Abraham, and Yah was entreated of him, and Rebekah his wife conceived. That's in Genesis 25, verse 21. And in about 7 months, after the children struggled together within her, and it pained her greatly that she was weary on account of them. And she said to all the women who were then in the land, Did such a thing happen to you as it has to me? And they said unto her, No. So, in Genesis 25:22, these babies inside her are fighting, man. You know, and some women probably, and some of the women who had twins before, was like, nah, they ain't never happened, man. You know, they may twist every now and then, but as far as fighting each other, nah, that ain't happening. And she said unto them, Why am I alone in this amongst all the women that were upon earth? Like, this had never happened before. Kids fighting, kids fighting each other within the womb. And she went to the land of Moriah to seek Yah on account of this. And she going to this place Moriah again. Guess that's like a good place to go pray. And she went to Shem and Eber, his son, to make inquiries of them in this matter, and that they should seek Yah in this thing respecting her. So so they went to Shem and Eber, and Shem and Eber have a big part in a lot of things. So they went to Shem and Eber because they were very wise. They're still living, obviously. Okay. And she also asked Abraham to seek and inquire of Yah about all that had befallen her. And they all inquired of Yah concerning this matter, and they brought her word from Yah and told her, 2 children are in thy womb, and 2 nations shall rise from them, and 1 nation shall be stronger than the other, and the greater shall serve the younger. All right, that's in Genesis 25, verse 23. This nation, the stronger nation, the younger shall serve, the older shall serve the younger. And when her days to be delivered were completed, she knelt down, and behold, there were twins in her womb, as Yah had spoken to her. Genesis 25, verse 24. And the first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and all the people of the land called his name Esau. All right, so you ain't gonna hide anything in this town, man. So you got this guy, this is Esau, he's red. But something was different about this guy, you know what I'm saying? Something was different. You know, wasn't that he was redheaded or anything, it was just that something was different. I say if it just said he had hair on his, on his head, no, it said it was head. It looked like it was hairy all over. That, my friends, is something distinctive because, like I said, before all this happened, there were no white people. Because you were formed from the dust of the ground. Different shades of brown, black. That's what you was formed from. This guy came out red. That blood was showing through his face, saying that this one was made complete from the womb. All right? It's made complete from the womb. And after that came his brother, and his hand took hold of Esau's heel. Therefore, they called his name Jacob, or supplanter. Genesis 25, verse 26. And Isaac, the son of Abraham, was 60 years old when he begat him. Remember, he was 60. Rebekah was 30. And the boys grew up to their 15th year, and they came amongst the society of men. All right, 15 years old. Now they're going to become a man. You know, you're done being weaned and everything. Now you're going to become a man. Esau was all right, we're going to stop it right here. Now we're going to get the more characteristics of Esau, okay? The Bible gave characteristics that he was a good hunter. He liked eating his red lentils, this red pottage, like eating raw meat, and he was very impatient, didn't have patience. So we had some characteristics that Genesis had. I'm going to finish this up on the next video. We will be reading, we will go to the conclusion of Origins of the White Man in the next video. All right, shalom, get at me.